Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a bonus reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, you can find that information in my Buy Me a Coffee link, my official Instagram and TikTok, all listed in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. Capricorn, I hope that you're doing well. And this bonus reading is all about the person on your mind. This person could be a family member, a significant other, a friend, a coworker, a random acquaintance, whoever it is, will become more clear to you as the reading progresses. I'm going to be using 2 decks for your reading today. The first one for the overall energy will be from the Human Spirit Oracle, and for your tarot portion, the Pulp Tarot, one of my faves. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, that was fast. This is regarding the person on your mind. Number 32, which reduces to a 5, Taurus energy with the Hierophant and the words, homebody. Homebody. And I think they like it that way. This could be an introvert. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you know what's funny? So I always respond to Spirit. That's how Spirit communicates with me. Just everything in my environment is how Spirit communicates. But when I said, they might be an introvert and Spirit honked the horn, it was almost like I heard at the same time, I heard Spirit say, duh. And like, duh, homebody, they're an introvert, duh. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm an introvert, so it just feels right for me. But there could be some... Are there extroverts that are homebodies? Probably not. Anyway. Okay, introvert. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Sorry if that was obvious. But I see here... Sorry, I'm just looking at it under the light. So this energy back here, can't really tell if it's supposed to be sun or moon. I feel like it's supposed to be sun. And what's interesting about it is if you look at classical paintings, artworks, often they will depict saints and kind of angelic figures to have this halo around their head, and it is represented by kind of this golden orb energy. So whoever this person is, I feel as though they're very Spirit just said the word innocent. They have this like childlike wonder about them, but maybe not a lot of people get to see their personality, their creativity, their general wonderful aspects, because they're insular and home all the time, or shy, or retreating away a little bit. Maybe they don't have a lot of confidence, but that's not how you see them. You see them as this beautiful, loving, kind of larger than life, perhaps stable. You know, they could have a really grounded, they could be like you, right? Earth energy, like really grounded personality, rooted. But you know, we see the house, but then there's this like brick wall energy here. So I think they put up very strong boundaries. We'll see. I'm going to pull 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier. The first set of cards I'm going to show you are who they are. The second set will be your role in their life, your role in their life. And the third set will be the lesson of this, the lesson of this connection. One more. Okay. At the end, I'll pull a card of advice from Spirit. So, who they are. They're no joke. They're no joke. Number 4, the Emperor. This is no joke energy. Divine masculine who has the power of all 4 kings of the tarot. Aries represented here. The Emperor, boss energy, CEO energy, a trailblazer, in control, a leader of sorts. So while this person, I mean, maybe they run a company, right? But they're just, you know, a lot of introverted people are actually very good leaders. But maybe it's like they have so much responsibility that for all these other aspects of their life, they can't really, because now I'm seeing a scenario where, okay, let's just say that your person is like in a position of power, and because they're in that position, they're not really allowed to show their fullest self to the world. Maybe because they have to keep up appearances. They have to not be vulnerable, not be perceived as innocent, right? There's something about innocence. It's really strange because my significant other, just my twin, he called me, I mean, in the most loving way. He said there's like an innocence about you. And if you know me, I mean, obviously I am a human being and I make many, many mistakes, and I'm a Cancer, so like sometimes my personality goes off the rails, but there's a certain part of me that does feel innocent in terms of like, I've experienced a lot of life, and yet I've experienced little life. I don't know how to describe it. I like to assume the best of people, and sometimes I become very disappointed by the fact that when people show me their true colors, it just hurts because I expected more. I expected better. I wanted to see the best in them, and they showed me the worst. You know, it's like sometimes that happens to me, and I try not to ever be cynical because I don't like cynicism. But a part of that to somebody else would seem not just innocent, but also naive. And that's not how my twin meant it, but there's some disconnect. Okay, Spirit's giving that conversation to me right now to describe the scenario. Like, this person in your life is very powerful, but there's this beautiful side of them that you see that they can't show to other people. Which, I mean, it's wonderful that you can see it though, because it means that they've let you in. They've allowed you to see something that is sacred or vulnerable. It's clarified by number 5, the Hierophant, right? I referred to the Hierophant here with the 32. Here it is. So your person could be an Aries, it could be a Taurus, have those major placements in their chart. Look how similar, right? Very divine masculine energy here. Look how similar. One kind of ruling the material world and one kind of ruling the spiritual world on earth. The Pope of the Tarot. The Hierophant represents rules, standards, regulations. Spirit just showed me a very specific example. Perhaps your person is somebody who cannot be honest or public about their sexual identity, which is a shame if, you know, that they don't feel that they can be. But that just, Spirit really gave that to me. Like, they feel as though they can't truly be themselves. But then again, you see that in them, and it's beautiful to you, but they can't share that with everybody. And you know what? They probably have good reason. Like, the world, like I was just saying, sometimes the world can be a cruel place. It can be disappointing. People can let you down, and we have to protect ourselves. And I think that, I mean, look at the Emperor he's got his fist up. He's ready for that fight. And he will win, by the way. But he is sitting, so it's like he's so powerful that he doesn't need to fight, but he's ready to, should the opportunity arise. With the Major Arcana number 5, the Hierophant, it does speak about laws and structure and standards and regulations and codes of conduct. They're bound, duty bound by their duty to their company, to their family, to their, I don't know. The 4 of Pentacles, to clarify that, yeah, I mean, a lot of it could have to do with their finances, their business. 4 of Pentacles can sometimes talk about a stingy energy, like the miser of the tarot. He's in quicksand here, and the thing that he cares about is not saving himself, but saving his money. Spirit just said desperate times call for desperate measures. I think your person is very focused. They're like goal focused. And it's almost like there's a part of them that just wants to retreat away behind the castle walls where no one can find them. I think there's, you know, so where a place where they can express their creativity, but I don't think that they have that luxury at this time. They're very busy. Your role in their life, Number 0 of the Major Arcana, the Fool card in reverse. The Fool card talks about taking chances, taking risks, having the courage to put yourself out there. Believe that Spirit has your back. Right? Spirit kind of represented by the loyal dog here. Traveling light, not having a lot of baggage, going into stepping into a new endeavor with a lot of enthusiasm. Right? The card is in reverse, which suggests to me that your role in their life is kind of cautious, sheltering. I mean, this person could be like your boss and you are their assistant, and it's your job to do any kind of damage control or protect their assets, protect their reputation, because it's clarified. Your role in their life is clarified by the 8 of Wands in reverse. The Fool in reverse, the 8 of Wands in reverse. This is fast action and fast communication. So communication is at a halt. Things are at a halt, but that's your role in their life. It's almost as if you are the one that helps them to put up that barrier. I mean, in a sense, maybe you are the brick wall. You are the damage control. You are the person that protects them. I mean, you could be a trusted advisor. So if they bring you kind of big scheme ideas, you're just like, okay, it's my job to find all the holes in these ideas, so that by the time you present it to the world, it's something that is like the very best of what you could produce. If it's not business related, if this is your partner, you could be the one that keeps them grounded, keeps them stable. Let's get another clarifier for your role in their life. King of Swords in reverse. All these cards in reverse for your role in their life. You definitely don't... Thank you, Spirit. Okay. It's like, I was going to say, I was like stopping myself, and Spirit was like, no. I was going to say, you don't occupy the same level or the same rung in life, which is in no way putting you down or anything like that. Absolutely not. You play an important role in their life, but it's not the same role. Like, you're not, it's not to say they're better than you. That's not what I'm saying, but it's like you just occupy different spaces. If they are a boss or an authority figure, you are their assistant or their kind of, you're on the periphery. Because the King of Swords is in the reverse. The King of Swords in the upright is Gemini, Libra energy. It talks about somebody who is in complete control, an authority figure, a learned person, an expert in their field, constantly asking questions, constantly communicating. King of Swords is a very good communicator. You got this card in reverse, which makes sense with the Eight of Wands, that communication is stopped. It's stopped. So, whoever this person is, they trust you a lot. They trust you a lot. They trust you with this side of themselves. Ooh, so I just want to show you, like, I had to catch this card. I leaned on my desk and the rest of the cards are here, and the top card like flipped up. So I'm going to take it. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. The worry card, the nightmare energy, the sleepless nights, all these thoughts. You really care about this person. You're really worried about them. I do see a scenario here. Just take it as it resonates. It probably won't resonate for many, maybe like one person, but I do see a scenario where this is extramarital. You might be involved with somebody who is married, and you might be worried about them, but there's only kind of so much you can, there's only so much you can do, because like they trust you a lot, but your access is a little limited. I have to say it because that's a scenario that Spirit is presenting to me, okay? Just take it as it resonates. You are worried about this person, whoever they are to you. It keeps you up at night. The lesson of this connection. Well, yeah, Page of Cups. Page of Cups can talk about an offer of love, an authentic offer of love, but it can also talk about apology. Apology. You know, holding out our cup and saying, I'm sorry, I'm offering this to you. But what's inside that cup? It's a slippery fish. It's a slippery slope, slippery situation. It's funny, when I said slippery situation, Spirit started singing or playing in my head Dave Matthews song. Dave Matthews has been coming up a lot recently, but it's a Dave Matthews song called Typical Situation. It's a typical situation in these typical times. Too many choices. So I don't really hear the rest of the song. It's a typical situation in these typical times. Too many choices. So you might want to listen to that song. There might be a message in that for you. Dave or Matthew could be the name of your person, could be your name. Slippery. And it's clarified by the Nine of Wands. It's a little bit of angry mob energy. Nine of Wands can talk about tenacity, not giving up. I don't see you in any way abandoning this person. Like, this person means a lot to you. Maybe they owe you an apology. You're not giving up, though. Let me get a clarifier, or excuse me, a card of advice from Spirit. What's your advice, please, Spirit, for Capricorn? Look, I don't know what you, like, I don't know. The Lovers. Gemini energy, number 6 of the major arcana. This is high-level commitment here. So even if it's not extra, maybe it's just your partner. It doesn't have to be extramarital, but there's a lot of protection. I mean, look, it's like Tarzan and Jane. There is a lot of, it's like us against the world. Us against the world. Spirit is vetting it. The Lovers came out in the upright. Whoever this is to you, there's a soul contract here. You're going to see it through. That's your reading, Capricorn. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Capricorn.